If you're in your 20s or 30s working a 9 to 5 that drains you, but you know you're meant for more, this video is for you. Because most people don't fail online business because they're lazy. They fail because they pick the wrong business model for their personality. They chase whatever's trending. Coaching, crypto, courses, you name it. Whatever's hot on YouTube that week. But just because a model worked for someone else doesn't mean it'll work for you, especially if it doesn't match how you naturally operate. The truth about trendy models. I'm an introvert, an INTJ. I hate small talk. I love solving problems. I'd rather work quietly behind the scenes than be the face of anything. But for years, I tried to force myself into business models that just didn't fit me. I tried making content every day. I tried selling coaching programs. I even tried starting an online store. And every single time, I burnt out. Not because I didn't work hard, but because I was trying to be someone I'm not. So in this video, I want to help you figure out what actually fits you. Not your favorite YouTuber. Not your loud coworker who's starting an agency. You. Because once your business model aligns with your personality, everything changes. You stop forcing motivation and start creating momentum. Why most people feel stuck. Let's be real. If you've ever sat at your desk at work and thought, there's no way I can do this for the next 30 years, you're not crazy. You're just misaligned. Here's what happens. You see someone crushing it with a course, another person posting daily content, someone else doing high-ticket sales calls. So you think, if they can do it, I can too. You copy their strategy, their setup, their tone, but it doesn't click. You feel like you're pretending to be confident, pretending to be excited, pretending to care about a business model that secretly drains you. That's not failure, that's friction. You're forcing yourself into a path that doesn't match your wiring. It's like wearing shoes 2 sizes too small. You can walk in them, you can even run in them, but it's painful every step of the way. Pick based on energy, not hype. Choosing a business model is like choosing a workout plan. If you hate cardio, don't train for a marathon. If you love structure, don't do random boot camps. You only stay consistent when you enjoy the process. Different business models need different types of energy. There's no best model. There's just the best model for you. So instead of asking, what business model makes the most money? Start asking which model gives me energy instead of taking it away. The personality framework. If you don't know where to start, take the free personality test at 16personalities.com. It's not about labels, it's about understanding how you naturally operate. Once you do, here's how to think about it. Strategists, they're logical, analytical, and they're quiet problem solvers. They're best at lead generation, running ads, and back-end systems. Communicators, they're expressive, social, and they thrive on connection. They're best at sales, coaching, and creating content. Builders, they're detail-oriented and they love structure. They're best at creating funnels or even creating software. Connectors, they're empathetic and persuasive. They're best at partnerships or high-ticket sales. The goal isn't to limit yourself, it's to start where momentum comes naturally. Because in the beginning, your biggest challenge isn't skill, it's consistency. And consistency becomes easy when you enjoy what you're doing. My story. I know what misalignment feels like. I used to wake up, get dressed, and go to a job that looked fine on paper, but every day it drained me. Office small talk, pointless meetings, pretending to be on all the time. It felt like I was living someone else's life. And deep down, I knew I was capable of more. I just didn't want to play the corporate game for the next 40 years. Then one day, I met someone making 20k a month from a laptop. No fancy degree, no corporate title, just systems that worked. That conversation flipped the switch. Because it wasn't about luck. It was about leverage, picking the right model. That's when I found lead generation. It made sense immediately. It was logical, quiet, and predictable. I didn't have to fake energy or force personality. I just had to solve real problems for real businesses. And for the first time, I felt aligned. Like I'd finally stopped fighting who I was. I started building around it. Build your foundation first. Here's the key. Your personality gives you a starting point, not a ceiling. An introvert can learn to sell. An extrovert can learn systems, a builder can learn storytelling, a closer can learn structure, but start where momentum is easiest. Because early on, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. If you love people, start with sales or coaching. If you love systems, start with operations or lead generation. If you love creativity, start with content. Once you get wins under your belt, confidence compounds, and you can branch out later. Your personality is the foundation. Your business model is the house. Your skills are the furniture you add over time. If the foundations are wrong, the house keeps cracking. So if you're in your 20s or 30s, stuck in a 9 to 5, and you know you're meant for more, this is your sign to stop forcing what doesn't fit. You're not lazy, you're not unmotivated, you're just misaligned. Start building a business that matches who you really are, not who social media tells you to be. And if you want help doing that, I've built a private school community called Lead Incubator. Inside, I teach people like you how to build a simple lead generation system, get clients, and finally start replacing your income whilst you're still employed. No fluff, no fake hype, just systems that work for professionals who want real freedom. The link's below. It's free to join. Let's start building your exit plan the smart way. I'll see you on the inside.